and welcome. Today we are here in Clermont, Florida, getting ready to bring you guys along with us to
Portillo's.
And right there is the original doghouse where Portillo's founder Dick Portillo opened the original in 1963. So this is our second time filming here at Portillo's, and I remember we got a lot of comments last time because I said that this was Jim Belushi and not John Belushi. Or maybe it was the other way around. I think this is a really cool concept here. You can actually just come into Portillo's, and if you can find a seat, you can come right over here, go to the QR code, scan it, you can order, and then you simply just go and pick it up right over here.
What? Like E.T.'s bike.
It sure does.
So the last time we were here, I really enjoyed my meal, so I got it again, which is the Italian beef, and then I added the sweet peppers too, which are oven roasted, and French fries. I got the meal, and I got French fries and root beer, and then we got that famous cheese sauce.
Yes, and someone recommended for us, so we got the chocolate cake shake, and we had at least one or two comments last time where they said you got to actually try the chocolate cake by itself. So we did that. We're going to share that at the end. But Jennifer's going to enjoy her first bite here of the Italian beef sandwich. Portillo's Italian beef.
And you got that good bread, toasted on the outside, soft and chewy on the middle. I'm going to show you how much beef they put in here, just so you know. They do not shy away. And it's like 75 cents if you like peppers, and 75 cents to add this.
And Henry got the same exact thing, except he did not get peppers. And then Gentry got a beef and cheddar croissant with fries. And I got a beef and cheddar croissant with fries as well. And I also added on, last time I got a Chicago dog, but this time I added on a chili cheese dog. And it has onions, you can see poppy seeds. Jennifer, how's that first bite?
So delicious, so delicious. You got like a little bit of a peppery spice to the beef, just like regular, like thick black pepper, very good. And then the bread is perfectly toasted and chewy on the inside. Those peppers are delicious. They're like sweet and got a little vegetable going on there. Let me try them.
Could not go without the cheese. So we got the largest one that they had.
I was telling Brent on the way here, I could like have that as like a soup just about. It's that good.
Alright, so I got the chili cheese dog that I'm going to try first here. But I want to mention that they have cherry Coke on tap. It's hard to find cherry Coke on tap. It's one of my favorite types of drinks as far as sodas or pops are concerned. So very excited about the cherry Coke on tap. But look at how awesome this is. You got the poppy seeds over here and their famous cheese. First bite. First thing that I noticed immediately was a snap on the hot dog. I had a big snap on the hot dog. So the chili is, I don't know how to describe it. It's very good, but it's not like Cincinnati style, obviously. There's no cinnamon or anything like that. There's not a lot of spice to it. Of course, it is a Chicago Midwestern restaurant, so you're not going to have a lot of spice like you would down here in the South. But it's delicious, but what I really want to try, I would probably, if we rated stuff, I'd probably give that like a 7 out of 10. But look at this. Beef and cheddar.
That's the biggest croissant I've ever seen.
It is a massive croissant.
It looks yummy.
I didn't realize it was a croissant when we first opened it. It's so large. Here we go. So I love the Italian beef the last time that we were here, but I will tell you that this is my new favorite sandwich. It is the beef and cheddar croissant. It's got a perfect mix of the cheddar cheese and the seasoning, and look how thinly sliced this beef is. It's just so easy to eat, but so flavorful, and that soft croissant just really adds to it. But I'll tell you what will really add to it is right here. This is going to be the home run right there. So our friends from Nerds on the Go, Jeremy and Stephanie, have recommended that we try a thing here called gravy bread. So Jeremy has raved about this, and I've been very excited after he described how delicious this is. But this is gravy bread, and there's juices or gravy, I guess, already coming in. Oh man, look at that! Oh man, you know what this smells like? Macaroni Grill used to have some awesome bread service before their meal. We don't have Macaroni Grills anymore. I think there's one still in Nashville, but most of them have closed down. It smells just like the mixture from Macaroni Grill, like the herbs and spices and
Like the rosemary focaccia bread?
The rosemary. Is there cheese in this? No. Okay, it's just very ooey and gooey. I don't know if you can see that on camera, just how gooey this is. It's almost like a mush. All right, first bite of the gravy bread. I don't like it. I want to like it. It reminds me of like undercooked stuffing, because you got like the herbs and spices. It's like it needs to go in the oven a little bit longer. Like, you know, if you had stuffing for Thanksgiving and it just wasn't cooked long enough, that's the texture I get. The taste is wonderful, but the texture is what throws it off for me. But let me do something else. So I got like the soggiest piece, like right in the middle. So
That's what I was just gonna say. I wonder if the top.
Yeah, the top is not as soggy. I'm thinking I may like this because it's not a taste thing. The taste is great. It's the texture thing for me. All right, so I'm gonna get the top where it's not as soggy. Back and forth on this. Is it a texture thing? Is it a flavor thing? I like the flavor. Now I'm really gonna like it. Cheesing it up. I can't wrap my mind around if I like it or not, but I just keep wanting to eat it. So
that au jus is good. It has that like peppery.
I don't like
savory.
the texture of this. Yeah, it's so good, but the texture I absolutely dislike. But yet here I am, like my third or fourth bite. I can't wrap my mind around why I'm continuing to eat it if I don't like the texture. I'll take on it.
I smell the rosemary that you're talking about too, so I'm wondering if they like sprinkle that on or something, or if it's a different gravy or au jus that they put in there.
It almost has a little mild kick to it. Nothing else I've tried so far in this meal has a kick to it except for this.
Yeah, it tastes good. I'm gonna try it. I tried the bottom piece like you did first, and then I also got a top piece.
It's a texture thing for me.
Yeah.
Because the taste is so good. It's like I want to like it, but the texture throws me off.
Yeah, you can taste that like the beefy like au jus, and then it kind of does have that like salty rosemary like taste like that.
I think if it was like a normal piece of bread with like whatever this gravy is or the au jus sauce, where you could dip it and it's not just soaked in it, I think it would be wonderful.
Yeah, I think it would be better like that, but yeah, I mean, it's not bad. I do like the top versus the bottom part.
Yeah, this is very soggy.
Like crispy, almost focaccia like.
This is almost like a runny bread pudding.
If they toasted the whole thing,
Oh,
inside
yeah.
before
Then it would be.
then dipped it, because the outside's already crusty. Then if they like open faced it and then like toasted it and then dipped it, I think we'd be a winner.
I agree. All right, so the boys will do the honors here of trying the chocolate cake first. The chocolate cake shake was so good. It was a little difficult to get through the straw, but it was delicious. But they actually have pretty good. They make their chocolate cake with mayonnaise, so that is the difference. It is mayonnaise based. And Gentry, you don't like mayonnaise, but you like this, right? No?
I mean, I do like chocolate, which gives it like gets rid of the flavor of mayonnaise, but yeah.
You're not a big fan of this?
Is it
But
a-
Henry, do you like it? You're going in
Yeah,
for the
it's
third or fourth
super
bite.
good.
All right, Jennifer's now going to try the chocolate cake. Also, another person who does not like mayonnaise. Now, Henry and I enjoy mayonnaise. Jennifer and Gentry, not so much.
I
Just a little bit, right? What are your thoughts, Jennifer?
Is there something crunchy?
I have no idea.
The middle is kind of crunchy.
I haven't tried it yet.
You know what? It's like sugar crystals gone. Or maybe where the icing crystallized, or it might be but it's homemade icing. So it didn't like melt all the way yet. So you got that like crystallized. I can see what Gentry was talking about. He and I really enjoy dark chocolate. Henry does too. And we just came off the cruise, so we've had all these indulgent dark chocolate, the real stuff type of chocolate. So it's hard to go to milk chocolate after that, after you've had like that really good dark chocolate, but it's really good.
So one thing I noticed, just put my fork into the cake here, is just how fresh and fluffy that cake is. Lots of icing. This may be one of the best chocolate cakes I've ever had. Like, no kidding around. I love milk chocolate. Don't like dark chocolate. This is very sweet, very rich at the same time, and that moist cake is just phenomenal. They have these in to-go little containers, and we've got a lot of traveling to do today, so I'm thinking I may possibly go up and grab another one of these for the road. They're that good. Love mayonnaise. Can't taste the mayonnaise in this, obviously, but it does help probably moisten the cake. And this is just a wonderful, excellent chocolate cake. Like I said, perhaps the best I've ever had.
Would you, given the choice, would you slather a little bit of mayonnaise on that too? I know you love mayonnaise.
I don't know about all that, but the cake is wonderful. And I just noticed there's like another, so it's like a creamy chocolate, but over here, this is almost like a little topping that you would have like on, what, German chocolate cake? It's like a different layer.
Maybe that's where the crispy kind of was, like where it was a little more caramelized, maybe?
Yeah. All I know is it's very delicious. Final receipt for everything that we ordered here came out to a grand total of $74.69. That was Portillo's. Henry, what'd you think about Portillo's, buddy?
I love it in my food. It's where we get praise. I love chocolate stuff. And I'm gonna say, if you have been here before, this is the best place, and they have good service here.
They do have good service.
Yeah, and they also got the food very fast.
They sure did.
Yeah.
And Gentry.
I really liked it here. The chocolate cake was okay. The chocolate was very good, but not really.
Little too milk chocolatey for you.
50-50.
Okay.
I really liked Henry's sandwich, or whatever he got, and mine as well. Same thing, just different bread. His bread was way better than mine.
So no go on the croissant.
Yeah.
All right, and Jennifer.
I thought it was excellent, just as good as I remember at the one that we went to before in a different location. Got to get the cheese sauce, just the regular Italian beef with the sweet peppers on there. That's the go-to. And I know Henry really enjoyed the french fries because he was trying to take everybody else's when he was done with his. So, but yeah, definitely get the cheese sauce also. You can dip everything in there, and excellent service. They were very nice, and very clean restaurant as well.
And I have to agree with Henry and Jennifer. The service here was fantastic. No, we had some poor service over at the one in Orlando. Of course, that was an isolated incident. Who knows? It could be wonderful service now, but we did point that out in the last video, so we definitely want to compensate by saying that the service was above and beyond here, actually. The food was really good. You know, the fries are just so-so, but when you dip them in cheese, it really elevates it. It's such a bold and wonderful cheese flavor. Like Jennifer said, I mean, we can't compare it to Arby's, but like, you know, at Arby's they have the beef and cheddar. Yeah, way
it's like
better.
Homemade.
Yes.
Yeah, homemade cheddar sauce.
But it is so good. The cheese, you could dip anything in it. And but the cake, the chocolate cake today was the winner for me. Followed secondly by the beef and cheddar And I still have a question mark around, they call it gravy bread, but it's really like au jus. The taste was great, but the texture not so much. But all in all, guys, if you're near a Portillo's, you definitely have to stop by. Whenever we're around them, we have to stop. And this is our second time. So from here on out, we're going to have to continue to stop at a Portillo's because it is that wonderful. It's fast food, a little expensive, but it's good fast food. And guys, we thank you so much for joining us here in Clermont, Florida at Portillo's. And we sure to look forward to seeing you on the next episode of Every Day is Saturday.
Woo!